back for one more match here at the Philam Life 7's Football League, and it's a great game on our hands. We've got the Bohemian Sporting Club taking on the Football Fanatics, teams who are in the opposite ends of the standings, and it is a crucial encounter between the two. So glad you could join us. Jingham Lang and Natasha Alquiros calling the action. Football Fanatics in real need of a win here, Natasha.
Yes, exactly. Football Fanatics only getting their first win last week. They're looking to gain momentum and get another win. BSC, Bohemian Sporting Club, coming from a good win also as well. They've had 3 wins and only 1 loss, 4th so far in the standings, as compared to Football Fanatics with only 1 win, 3 losses, and so far are 9th and trying to find their way into that top 8.
Yeah, it's been Bohemian going from an early loss on opening day, and they've bounced back in style. 3 wins in a row, and they have to be the favorites in this match. Let's take a look at their lineup right now. Bohemian, quite a lineup on their hands, and it's no surprise they've been racking up the wins.
Yes, exactly. They'll be led by their team captain and one of their top scorers, Hamed Hajimedi. Really good on the ball. And you also have the likes of Farbod Mahmoudi, one of the players who really has a power shot on him.
Meanwhile, let's take a look at the Football Fanatics. As we mentioned, struggling a little bit this season. Only the solitary win and 3 losses on their record. Who are we looking at here to spark some inspiration in this match?
Of course, for Football Fanatics, you have that speedy player on that left flank, Abel Goboko, to really just bring on that pace for them. The likes of Michael Osuji and Doso Lansin Isu.
They're going to need a great game here against BSC if they are to get their 2nd win of the season. We're excited to see the action. We hope you are. When we are back, it will be first half action between Bohemian Sporting Club and Football Fanatics. Philam Live 7th Football League action here at the McKinley Hills Stadium. Big match, and what a start to the game. Bohemian Sporting Club taking on Football Fanatics, and the captain Hamed Hajimadi giving a goalkeeper a quick test there right from kickoff. Jingham Lang and Natasha Alquiros calling the action. Should be a good one between these two.
Yeah, both clubs, different backgrounds. Football Fanatics, 1 win, 3 losses, came from 3 losses and just got their first win last week. Bohemian Sporting Club, on the other hand, 3 wins and a loss.
They dropped their first match, but they've figured things out since then. 3 wins on the bounce here for Bohemian Sporting Club. Not a bad night for them as well, as they picked up a youth trophy earlier today.
Yes, congratulations, of course, to BSC on their U15.
Ball over the top is much too long. Man in goal, Dini Owatara for Football Fanatics. It's much too deep of a pass there.
Actually, the great thing about seeing both these clubs go against each other, Football Fanatics and BSC, both have a very nice intensive youth academy. A lot of the players who are playing both for BSC and Football Fanatics are also coaches who were coaching earlier for the U9, U11, U13 and U15 division.
So you can imagine there's quite a few of their youth players who are looking at this very interestedly. Always nice to know if your coach is practicing what he preaches.
And of course, the coach for BSC, Mikey Carrion, no stranger to football as well. Also coached earlier for the Youth Academy, for the U9s and U11.
It's been a busy day for him. I'm sure he's having a ball here at the Philam Life 7's Football League. Luis Torrenes winning that one. Long range effort. Hajimadi sends that one all the way over to the other side.
Again, you could see it. He had the time. Just one bounce. He saw it. He had a chance on goal. Took it. Just couldn't work on the accuracy there.
Ball forward there from Randy. Used to play for Union back in the UFL.
Great defending there by BSC.
Mr. Enes will allow that to run out. Goal kick coming. We look at Aristorenas and Hamed Hajimadi, the two players who have played very high level here in the Philippines. Aristorenas, former national team player as well for the Philippines. I believe he got a senior cap, certainly for the youth. He's trying to rifle that one hard and low. Backwards to Ismail. Kept in by Hamed. Forcing a save there.
Great chance by Ismail.
Going backwards under a lot of pressure. Calmly done. Stephen Wagner, a lot of confidence in his close control.
That's definitely what you want to see from your defenders. Despite with all the pressure being put, able to calmly keep the ball and at the same time pass the ball around.
There was a time
Keep
when
possession.
that position didn't warrant such a need for close control. It's just get the ball away from the danger zone,
Yes.
but that position has evolved over the years. Taken away nicely. Working the triangle there in the corner. Tried to go long. Well defended.
Good cut.
It's taken away. Spot a bother here for Bohemian. They get it out wide. Aristorenas is the outlet, but Football Fanatics starting to get some control in this game.
And definitely just 100% when it comes on pressuring the BSC. You know, BSC, when they have time on the ball, they're able to take their shots. And Football Fanatics not giving them any time on the ball.
Smoothly done there by Farbod. Few words between him and Randy. Acrobatic effort there. Well defended. Spread out wide. Aristorenas goes all the way back.
Again, good pressure applied by Football Fanatics. When their players are behind, really just try to take the ball away.
A little too high there for the intended target. Crossfield pass from Aristorenas. Foot was raised by Randy Salisad. Little smile on his face there, but nahuli siya. It's a back-to-back throw-in infractions. When was the last time we saw that, Natasha?
It's been a while since I've seen that. Got Football 101 right now. Both feet have to stay on the ground. The ball must be thrown overhead.
There you go. Just a nice reminder. It took a deflection off Hajimadi. It's going to be a corner kick. Nobody going over to take the corner there for Football Fanatics. Finally, somebody realizing.
The Football Fanatics, playing pretty well, finding their momentum, coming from a win last week, 6-1. They're starting off find their footing in the 7's Football League.
Huge confidence booster for them, being able to overcome Superbad. Not only overcome, but overwhelm Superbad there, as you mentioned, a 6-1 scoreline. It's a completely different challenge on their hands here. Bohemian have been on a tear in the last 3 matches.
Up exactly 3 straight victories. Last week against Tondo Manila, Tondo FC.
Bohemian had put themselves under trouble there. Stephen Wagner got a little too cute there at the back, had it poked away.
Now another chance for Football Fanatics to take the lead. Whew.
I understand the inkling there to want to hit that, but the execution was pretty off.
From a corner to a corner, all the way on for BSC.
It gives you an idea of how that shot panned out.
The idea was there, the execution just wasn't quite there yet.
Feels awfully familiar, that kind of execution of play. Hajimadi there, not too far away. Still scoreless between these two sides. Funatics, wonderful opportunity, just dragged narrowly wide. Doso Lancine Isuf with the opportunity.
Just a few inches or centimeters off target, but quality attempt for Football Fanatics. Finding that cross, taking that chance.
Timeout being called here. It's Bohemian Sporting Club who want to talk things over, and you understand why they're having a hard time here imposing themselves against Football Fanatics.
But of course, you also have to give it to Football Fanatics. They've really done their job to really put on the pressure on BSC. BSC feeling that pressure, not able to play that quick pass and go movement that they're so used to.
Mikey Carrion wanting to talk things over. And it's the boys at the back who are part of the discussion.
The Football Fanatics are underdogs coming into this game, but so far they've had the better chances.
Mikey Carrion, busy man these days, setting up or rebooting a very famous club in Bohemian Sporting Club. Of course, was the club that legendary figure Paulino Alcantara played for. And now, somehow, Mikey Carrion and Jason De Jong have put things together. Opportunity here for the Fanatics. And disaster right out of the timeout.
Definitely a quality goal for Football Fanatics. Again, how they got there, the quick pressure applied, that non-stop pressure. When the pass was made, they tried to intercept, taking the shot every chance that they could.
That's what happens if you play it rather lazily at the back. Football Fanatics have shown a level of commitment that has proven an issue here for Bohemian.
Because in terms of composure on the ball, the passing-wise, BSC has that. But Football Fanatics have just been relentless when it comes to their defense.
Opportunity once again for Football Fanatics. It's gonna fall nicely and smashed into the back of the net. Michael Osuji doubling the advantage in quick-fire fashion, 2-0 to Football Fanatics.
Again, this Football Fanatics is really rebooted from how they've performed in their first outings in the 7's Football League. And their playing style, this playing style seems to really be working for them. Apply the pressure, put on the pressure. Once they get possession, take a quick shot on goal.
That prompts Mikey Carrion to a couple of changes. He's introduced Daniel Matsunaga into the game. He's brought in Mehdi Soltani.
Back-to-back goals for Football Fanatics in the span of 2 minutes.
Always the quick feet with Hamed Hajimari. Coming together warrants no whistle. Matsunaga crosses it. Here comes another opportunity for the Fanatics. Stopped easily there in the end.
Yeah, and just feel that pressure. Really just try to disorient the BSC when they have the ball. And so far, when it comes to pestering them, it's really been effective. You could see a lot of the players from BSC getting pissed off.
Pestering is a nice word. Describes it very nicely here. Oof.
Daniel Matsunaga with the closest attempt so far for BSC, hitting that crossbar.
Snapshot from the substitute.
You could see better effort for BSC, inching closer to the goal.
Too many balls on the pitch here. The goalkeeper will get us restarted. Launches it forward. Matsunaga clearing the danger. It's headed back to the goalkeeper. Brought under control.
1-2.
It's a wonderful piece of play. And a great stop.
She couldn't find the back of the net, but quicker, better movement for BSC.
Already making an impression here. Daniel Matsunaga, instant impact off the bench. Had a close attempt and a near assist there. Had done well to shield the ball initially, but now the chance opening up. It's a third for Football Fanatics.
And again, exact same thing. Third time around, pestering the passing of BSC, especially in the back. That's pretty much what it was. Catching them off guard. All their players are up on top, waiting for that pass, while Football Fanatics just putting 1, 2, 3, 4 men up on top, trying to get the ball. And again, once they got it, took a shot on goal, and now 3-1.
Head in his arms there, Stephen Wagner, and you can tell why. Had done well in shielding the ball, but when he released the pass, it was snatched away and it led to a disaster. Bohemian Sporting Club at times have only themselves to blame in this game.
Because more often than not, of course, as a defender, you want that if you take the ball away, you're able to keep on possession, transition it into an attack. But sometimes, when in doubt, kick it out.
Wise words, Natasha. As a defender yourself, you're well aware of this important piece of wisdom. Right now, that has cost Bohemian dearly. It's only the first half, already 3 goals behind. They're gonna need quite a spirited comeback.
Especially because it's not as if Football Fanatics have had plays coming from the back. They'd have no buildup of plays. All they've done, as I said earlier, was just really pester them when it comes to the defending and loose ball passes. That's it. Just take the ball in transition and take a shot on target.
Meaty challenge there from Mehdi Soltani, introducing himself to the striker of Football Fanatics in a real physical manner. He's giving up a foul here. Go direct. That's way off the mark.
Abel Goboka there just sails it out.
With the smaller goals, it's a bit more difficult Wonderful pass. The shot did not equal it. The substitute blazing it over after being set up nicely by Jorel Aristorenas.
Easy could have been the opening goal for BSC. Best chance that they would have gotten so far.
They've struggled to manufacture chances, and they had a golden opportunity there. Sadly wasted for them. Looking for Daniel Matsunaga, who's able to pick up a foul here. Much to the remonstrations of Momo Mohammed. He's saying he's the one who is being tugged.
Daniel Matsunaga, of course, attracting a good foul in a very dangerous area right in front of goal.
Things getting heated here between these two sides. The frustration boiling over for Bohemian Sporting Club. Really no need to fall over there. We saw exactly what happened. There's a push. It's going down a little too dramatically.
Ahmed Hajimadi just taking a laugh there.
Ahmed Hajimadi straight into the back of the net. And that's a response here from Bohemian Sporting Club from the free kick.
And that's why he's wearing the captain's armband. Ahmed Hajimadi there with the first opening goal for BSC. Takes advantage of... I stopped talking for a while as I thought that was going to go in again. But yes, Ahmed Hajimadi, calm, collected, well-taken free kick.
Football Fanatics will be rather displeased with that. Felt that call was contentious. But regardless, still with a healthy advantage here, up by 2. But that has seemingly spurred on Bohemian, playing with a little bit more intensity now.
Of course, Coach Mikey Carrion putting in Daniel Matsunaga, really changing the dynamic for BSC. And the moment he was put in, he attracted 2 fouls, hit the crossbar.
Sultani having a heated discussion with the coach Mikey Carrion. That's led to a replacement here. Racing down the right flank. Goal kick to be given.
Abel Gaboko just really speedy on that right flank.
Aristorenas felt he was fouled on that occasion.
But the
no
referee
whistle.
plays the advantage, but not the second time around.
Hajimadi.
Of course, you need to be careful with the number of team fouls you give away.
Football Fanatics must be getting close to that 5 foul limit. Matsunaga on the turn, had it picked away. Touched away by Ismail! And it's set up so nicely for the strike from outside the box. And the 3-point cushion has been restored.
Again, it's literally the same thing over again. Pestering the defense, punishing the loose passes, and taking a shot every chance that they can.
This time nowhere near from Ahmed Hajimadi. It took a deflection. Trying to get us involved here in the broadcast section. Ball bouncing around in the grandstand. Played quickly here by Sultani. Low drive is sent out for another corner kick. 4-1 scoreline. Hajimadi with a quick feed. Cross is delivered, and that's easy for the goalkeeper. Ismail pops it up. Goalkeeper can catch it, and he does. He plays it quickly, but in a dangerous spot there. Another ill-advised release. Much better here. Matsunaga.
Great quick movement there for BSC. No, they've had those build-up plays. They're able to set each other up nicely. It's really just the final touch that's missing for them.
A fight back on hold here for Bohemian. Long-range effort straight into the chest of the goalkeeper. It's a nice battle here. Ismail all over his man, Michael Osuji.
And you know, this game's really getting physical among both teams.
Picked away. Issouf making life miserable for the defenders.
Definitely.
A couple goals to his name and has continued to pressurize the back line. Spread out wide, cut out. Ball gets away there from Farbod. And that's the first half. So far, so good for Football Fanatics. Breaking free and keeping a 3-goal cushion here as we enter the break. Bohemian Sporting Club have plenty to do heading into the second half, and we'll be right back. Here are your Philam Life 7's Football League top 5 goals. At number 5.
Unfortunately, didn't result to anything for them. Oh, and here's an opportunity to get the lead, and they take it.
So sloppy there at the back, way too casual. It's picked off, and it makes for an easy near post finish. Still very well taken though. At number 4.
Those who complain that football medyo mabagal yan eh. Well, obviously,
Whoa!
you have to watch this and see the type of goals we've seen just like that coming from Deportivo Matu.
Dio Tanga there, what a strike, man. Unbelievable. It bounced right in front of him. At number 3. They're quick, shuffling from side to side, but right there, they got punished.
Stallions pulling another one back, and they're not fazed by the fact that when they stand beside these Deportivo Matu players, they have to look up. But when it comes to football, they have a quality to stand up to them.
At number 2, they're teaming with talent, not to mention Fitch Arboleda, who is one of the most underrated homegrown players the Philippines has, but they've conceded here. And it's a spectacular goal as well. Fran Moran there, and that's a striker's goal. That's a beautiful striker's goal, back onto goal, able to control, turn, and fire. Fantastic stuff. And your number 1 goal.
Good ball across, but that may be too deep. Is anyone there? And it is! 2-0!
It's a beautiful goal. Really well worked there. From Peters out to Takashi Odawara for the finish, Ali Borromeo.
And after Ali scored, he just laid there in the exact same position, as if saying, take a picture of me.
Never miss another electrifying goal. Watch Philam Live 7's Football League Fridays at 7 p.m. only on 5+. Back underway at the McKinley Hills Stadium. Bohemian Sporting Club have a mountain to climb here in the second half. Down by 3. Picking up an early foul here. That could aid them a little further down as this half progresses. Jing Hamlang and Natasha Alquiros calling the action for you here in the Philam Life 7's Football League. Well over the bar there. Farbod. Bohemian Sporting Club.
Football Fanatics, of course. 4-1 so far from the first half. A hat-trick, care of Doso Lansin Isuf, and a goal by Michael Osuji.
Great save. A 3-goal deficit is a lot. A 4th would be devastating, especially early in this period. We were talking earlier, Natasha, about how the Football Fanatics have erected such a formidable lead here. The build-up has not been outstanding for them, but they've been so good at capitalizing on the shortcomings of Bohemian Sporting Club at the back.
Yes, exactly. As you worded it out earlier, they just turn mistakes into goals. They've punished BSC for every mistake, missed pass, and loose touch.
However, they have been very solid in their defense. That was a poor executed play there for Bohemian. Looks like Bads El Habib has checked into the match.
You can feel the frustration of Hamed Hajimadi.
Trying to race away from his marker. El Habib. Chance there. Fired across goal.
But really fooled his defenders there. Just couldn't find the back of the net. But great movement from BSC.
Problem for the keeper. Well dealt with.
Good switch there.
Getting physical between the two players.
Really just using his body there.
We're running out of room. Play will go back to Bohemian.
Abdelo Owatara.
So he said. Ball wasn't controlled. Bit of loose passing from both sides. Aimless ball there from deep.
Of course, the story of both teams. BSC having the build-up, having the possession, but just not finding the back of the net. Football Fanatics, on the other hand, barely have had possession, but when they do, they have converted them into goals.
What has been very clear all throughout this match is the work rate of the Football Fanatics cannot be questioned. They have made life miserable for the players of Bohemian.
Exactly, and you know, modern football nowadays, possession doesn't win you games. It's not always the case anymore.
El Habib, ball gets away from him. But he wins it back. Hamed Hajimadi. They get it under control. Bohemian Don't have a lot of time to get back into this game. But an opportunity here. A wonderful one for Hajimati. Saved.
Quality save by Football Fanatics. Quick reaction by the goalkeeper. One-on-one chance, and it made sure to keep his team up on top.
Guilherme taking a shot there. He's powering through the pain. He gets the ball here. Guilherme looking for the corner. Didn't find it. Physical challenge there from Ismail is clean, says the referee. Football Fanatics struggling to hold on to the ball here, Natasha.
Football Fanatics getting those goals and really just having that momentum coming into that second half. No, it all started with a timeout called in the first half in favor of Bohemian. They weren't having the best of starts, but right after that quick start turned into 2 goals for Football Fanatics, and they've just been riding on that momentum since then.
From the free kick. Hajimadi goes to his left side. It's a beautiful ball. Hesitation from the striker, and the chance disappears, but what a shot! Farbud able to navigate his own space. Puts it in the back of the net, and the lead is down to 2.
And a little bit of individual brilliance there by Farbud, being able to keep the ball, cut that ball, fake his defender, and take a quick shot at goal. Keeper did not expect that.
It starts to get interesting here. Not only is the lead down to 2, but Bohemian are looking really spirited here in the second half. Certainly the intensity has been taken up a notch. Guilherme. Hajimadi.
Ahmed Hajimadi able to keep possession for BSC.
El Habib rifles it in. Kenneth Obanaya has been struggling a little bit up front.
Great switch there by Ismail. Able to keep and navigate the possession.
Guilherme. Farbud. Over to the other goal scorer, Hamid Hajimadi. Wonderful piece of skill, but well anticipated.
Now you can see the shift of momentum for BSC.
Little touch from behind. Obanaya contesting the call, but the ball will go to Football Fanatics.
Football Fanatics should use this opportunity for that moment there, for that last few minutes. BSC were having their momentum and a lot of the chances there for them, but that one just sails over for Football Fanatics. And just like that, a restart moment for BSC.
Gerald Mendoza being attacked right away, just after coming on.
Again, better movement coming from BSC, and a rocket of a shot from Farbud forces the keeper to make that save.
Got a lot of power behind that one. Forced an acrobatic one from the goalkeeper.
Ooh.
So far, Football Fanatics weathering the storm here. Bohemian Sporting Club have improved dramatically from the first half. But so far, only the one goal scored by Bohemian in this second half. Winning a free kick, Hamed Hajimadi so good at soaking in the tackles.
That's really because he's one of those players that likes to keep the ball so close to his feet.
Nakakainip eh.
Oh, he really annoys the defenders. You know, again, Hamed also a futsal player.
Right. Very comfortable with the ball at his feet. Wonderful touch. Farbod winning the duel. And here it is. Mistake there from El Habib and just asked to stand up there. 2 no calls. Player has stayed down for Bohemian, however. The referees certainly allowing a physicality in this match.
But then again, in terms of allowing that physicality, it was smart of him not to call that second as well. If he didn't call it for Football Fanatics, it was just fair that he didn't call it as well for BSC, allowing that physicality to continue.
Consistency, that's what you want. Yellow card given to Farbod. Must have had something to say to the referee.
Then, as we all know, in football, when the referee, you have to play by the referee's whistle.
Here's an interesting development. Yellow card means Farbod is forced off the field, and Bohemian will have to play with 6. So
For
I
the
believe
next 2 minutes.
That's right. So it's a penalty box situation, similar to hockey. After an infraction, you'll be forced to sit out. And there will be a man advantage now for Football Fanatics for the next 2 minutes.
Of course, this isn't going to help the case that BSC is trailing by 3 goals and time is not on their side.
Beautiful piece of play. Delivery just lacking. Matsunaga back into the match. Hajimadi breezes by Mendoza but runs out of real estate.
Frustration for BSC.
Obunaya winning the whistle. Free kick just at the edge of the area here.
And just like that, BSC are now 7 players again on the field. Referee gave the call to allow 1 player back.
Hajimadi lining it up. 2-man wall here for the Fanatics. Hajimadi well wide. Jarell Aristorenas unable to control it. Wide open on the flank.
Quality control. Again, just couldn't make that assist or that pass. Dangerous play there by Football Fanatics.
He can complain all he wants, but he flew in rather recklessly there.
Yeah, studs out and everything. And it doesn't matter that the contact wasn't made, it was a dangerous play, and he put himself and the opponent in a very dangerous position.
Momo Mohammed, the culprit for the Fanatics. Hamed Hajimadi lining it up here. It's laid off for Guilherme, and that's wide of the target.
Just a few inches off. Guilherme just really not his night, not having his his shots or his chances go in frame.
And if you recall, in the first half, also had that mistake at the back that was punished by Football Fanatics. He wants it back here. It'll do a lot to his confidence if he's able to score a goal.
Ahmed Hajimadi just really doing a lot for BSC, almost losing the ball there at that instance. But able to swing that ball.
Matsunaga had that picked away.
Cleared out by Doso Lansin Isuf.
He's been forced into more defending in the second half. Played short. Next goal will really dictate how this game pans out.
Exactly.
If the Fanatics can score and bring their lead back up to 3, you would expect this game to be killed off, but if it's Bohemian who score, then it's game on.
The next few minutes will be very crucial for BSC and trying to get it back. So far, score is 4-2 in favor of Football Fanatics.
Referee warning Mikey Carrion there. A little back and forth between the two. Saying wait for the whistle. Played short, or rather low. Almost. There's a wonderful chance there for Daniel Matsunaga right in front of goal. Did not get the contact he was looking for. Penalty.
And now, this is what we were saying. You have to be careful with the number of fouls that you give away.
This was the 6th
By
foul.
your 6th foul, that turns into a penalty, hockey style.
So everybody behind the ball except for Ahmed Hajimadi. He's gonna get to go one-on-one with the goalkeeper. This is a big moment in the game.
Definitely a big moment.
Here we go. Ahmed Hajimadi. Easily done.
Calm, cool, collective. Scoring back-to-back goals for BSC Ahmed Hajimadi.
Score is 4-3. Here we go. All set up for a wild finish here. And remember, every foul that Football Fanatics commits will lead to a penalty kick.
And that's really something that makes this game extra interesting, extra spicy. Football Fanatics with the lead, but not allowed to commit any more fouls. Especially because BSC with the ball are very technical. They are very high technical, and their football IQ is just great individually. They're just not able to do it with their teamwork at the moment. So the penalties will work wonders for them.
And of all the players in the 7's league, Ahmed Hajimadi has to be one of the best ones in drawing fouls. Wins a corner kick here. Still 5 minutes to play in this game. Anything can happen. Hajimadi going
Definitely
over.
during the start of the game. Just like that.
Ahmed Hajimadi.
Things are really heating up with 5 minutes to go.
Matsunaga just wide. You have to credit Bohemian Sporting Club for what they've done to get back into this game. They've made it a dogfight. Aristorenas. He's muscled off the ball. And it's a free kick to the Funatics.
That was a tug there by BSC. And every moment the referee blows his whistle, we're really gonna have our hearts up. Everyone will just stare, what call is he gonna make?
Certainly the players making every call contentious here.
Again, at start, Football Fanatics were sailing 4-1, and now it's 4-3. Anything can happen.
Ismael getting involved with one of the Fanatics. Straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. He swings it over to Guilherme.
BSC with a quick counter. Time not on their side, down 1 goal.
Fanatics, the confidence to play it short. Play continues, goodness me. Aristoteles had a full swipe there, and punished is Bohemian Sporting Club. Left all alone at the back, no mistake with the finish. And the 2-goal advantage has been restored here for Football Fanatics.
Abel Goboko with that finish. Of course, when it comes to football, when you really have to play by the ref's whistle, even when things don't go your way, you have to stay in focus. The players were looking, waiting for the call, didn't see that the ball was continued to play, and Football Fanatics just making the most out of the situation.
Bohemian guilty of falling asleep there as they did not get the call they wanted. Football Fanatics doing the right thing.
Playing the whistle.
And suddenly this game a little less contentious now, as Football Fanatics can relax a little bit.
Great come out from the keeper, BSC.
Matsunaga getting the nutmeg on Randy Salisad, but unable to get past a second defender. Ismail's gonna go for it here, well wide. And Football Fanatics look like they're gonna ride this one out. Not much time left at all.
And you know, when it comes on paper, you'd really say that BSC have the better players, individually more skillful players. But you have to give it to the teamwork that Football Fanatics have been showing. It's really like those Cinderella stories that we've seen in the World Cup, wherein the underdogs really just put in that 100% effort. What they lack in talent, they make up for in the effort.
Bohemian, you can see the frustration on their faces and the way they're acting in this game. They know they should be doing better. And they've been shocked here by the Football Fanatics, who have put up a valiant display, exposing some of the weaknesses here of Bohemian Sporting Club. And that's a poor pass. Nobody home there for Jarell Aristoteles. Anywhere will do.
Now you have just a couple of seconds left before this referee blows his whistle. Football Fanatics with a two lead cushion, 5-3.
It's incredible what a win can do to your confidence. They got their first one against Superbad not long ago. And what an opportunity there. Ahmed Hajimadi right in front of goal, unable to chest that one in. That should do it. Any moment now, the final whistle will come. Randy Salisad getting that one from Aristoteles. Last play. Certainly a foul there.
Definitely a foul there.
It's going to be a penalty kick.
As you said, by the man on your street, Hamed Hajimani knows how to attract that foul. Did it again this time around.
To be fair, Momo Mohammed there. Reckless in the challenge.
Very reckless challenge.
Completely unnecessary too.
But whether Hamed makes this or not, this will be most probably that final attempt right before the referee blows his whistle.
It's going to be a consolation here for Hamed Hajimadi. Momo Mohammed needing some treatment here. Looks like he's in some significant pain. No question who's going to take it. Hamed Hajimadi looking for his hat trick. He's had one from a free kick, a second from a penalty. You can get a third here.
Of course, 5 goals for Football Fanatics. A hat trick by Doso Lancin Isuf. One by Michael Osuji in that first half. And in the second half, Abel Guboko just to soften up that lead again for them.
And in the end, clearly crucial, that goal. Without that one, this would be a chance to tie for Bohemian. Hajimadi saved initially, but the follow-up is good. Bohemian looking to get the game restarted right away, but it would be no surprise if the whistle blows right upon kickoff.
But let's see what PSC can do.
Played short to Oboku. Unable to get there. Referee taking his sweet time.
Play.
Still no whistle. Final opportunity here for Bohemian.
PSC with a lifeline.
It's blocked. Space to run into on the left side.
Referee literally just letting the time run out.
Ball will go out for a throw in, and it's enough for Football Fanatics. Back-to-back wins in the 7's Football League. 4 goals needed to down Bohemian Sporting Club, who put in a good fight here. But in the end, their 3-game winning streak snapped. I hope you enjoyed the action. Natasha Alquiros and the rest of the 5+ team. My name is Jingam Lang. Thank you for watching 7's Football League here on 5+.